This is Gus, who has plopped down per usual. The first thing he does now that it's warmer, comes straight out here and lays out in the sun. Before even his pee or anything, first thing he wants to do is just take in some warmth. So today's readings were in Acts chapter 20, and I found it interesting. It says the commander wanted to seek the truth about Paul, so he convenes a meeting between the Sanhedrin and the leaders of the church to find out why they're accusing Paul. Paul takes advantage of the fact that there are Sadducees and Pharisees, of which he is a Pharisee. The Pharisees believe in the resurrection of the body, angels and spirits, which I thought was interesting. What do they mean by spirits? Do they mean evil spirits? And what are the evil spirits? Are they the fallen angels, or are these our spirits? And do our spirits roam? I didn't look it up. I don't know if that's what it's referencing, and I don't know what the church teaches about that. I will look it up and find out. The other thing I thought was interesting, really first thing that I noticed, was the beginning. The commander wanted to know the truth, and if he wants to know the truth, he's a truth seeker. And we all know that the Catholic Church is the fullness of the truth. The Protestants have some truth, the Jews have some truth, the Muslims have some truth, but it goes in increments up. And having the fullness of the truth is the Catholic faith. And in the gospel, and it Acts also, I believe, Jesus visits Paul and tells him that he spoke for Jesus in Jerusalem, and now he's heading to Rome. Meanwhile, in the gospel, chapter 17 of John, Jesus says that he wants to keep the people as one, unity, always unity, and that he's praying to the Father. This is his prayer. He's praying for the apostles that he's talking to, his disciples there, but also the people that will be affected by the apostles and the disciples. And that would include the next group of people who heard from the apostles, who heard from Jesus, and then the next group who heard from them, who heard from them, who heard from Jesus, and so on and so on and so on. You can do the math. And so obviously, if you do the math, that would include us. So Jesus is praying for unity with us. That's pretty much everything that I noticed, to try to make this short, to get it on TikTok, so more people can hear it. And I just thought those were interesting, that the commander was seeking truth, and therefore he's, with or without knowing it, he's seeking the Catholic Church, and that we also are affected by those things that happened then. The teachings of Paul, John, Matthew, Mark, and so on and so on. So that's all you need to know.